The writing on the wall today. This was a highly requested one, man. Highly requested, man. I love y'all in the comments, man. So I got you, man. Somebody told me to do one on manifestation, right? How do you manifest what you want? You know what I'm saying? And what's the writing on the wall with manifestation, right? So first thing I'm gonna tell y'all is this, man. The writing on the wall with manifestation is you already know how to manifest. Wow. Yeah, that's a new one people ain't really hear before. You already know how to manifest, right? In fact, you manifest so good that you're living in a life that you manifested already. Wow. It's another wowzer, right? People don't really talk about that, but people don't understand that the reality that we live in right now, we created ourselves. We already did. Now, the problem is we creating our reality, but we don't know how we're doing it. So we're just doing stuff without knowing how, which is why we don't think that we know how to manifest. But in fact, we know how to manifest greatly. You know, you remember that time when you was thinking negative, you was thinking bad, and then your situation became bad, and you like, God damn it, I knew it. Well, yeah, you did know it. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. You did know, in fact, that was going to happen because that's what you manifested. Right? We got to start understanding that we have power in this world. We literally create our own reality. We're creating it. There's no one else creating our reality for us but us. And we doing that through the thought power and manifestation, man. Right? So, I mean, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tips, right? When you're manifesting. Manifestation is about first visualizing. You know, you got to have a clear vision in what you're doing. You got to have a clear vision in what you're bringing to light, right? You have to understand that, right? And a lot of times people think we live in the world of instant gratification. That's what this world has been teaching us. We want it fast, the TikTok, the Vines, all of that stuff. We need it right here, right now. Well, positive manifestation actually takes time, right? Because if you want something, and you want something good, it takes time to create. Anything that's fast and easy, it leaves just as quick, right? So visualization, you got to be clear on your vision. What exactly do you want? Ask yourself that. What do you want, right? And you got to be so clear and concise that you understand, why do you want it? Why is this meaningful to you, right? We have to start using our powers, right? So emotion is a power. Energy and motion, right? You got to put your energy and motion to the right crevices, to the right use. You know what I'm saying? So for that visualization, I want you to really think about what you want and why you want it, and have an energy so strong that it's nothing that will keep you from that, right? Visualize exactly what you want in your life. Visualize how you want it. Visualize why you want it. Visualize where it is. Be very specific in what you want, right? See it. You got to see it in your mind. Anything that's manifested in this world is first thought out in the mind, right? So you got to see it. You got to visualize it, have emotion to it. Real emotion. This is good with like meditation and all that stuff, going within, really understanding who you are so you can bring out what you want, right? You got to see it. Then the next thing you want to do is let it go, understanding that you already have it. What do I mean by this, right? You got to understand that your manifestation is here. It's here. It's being made. Once you had that thought and you had that strong power behind it, that strong emotion, it's coming to light. Now be patient enough to believe that it's here, that it's on its way, that it's coming towards you. Be patient enough to understand that, right? Because a lot of times we create a manifestation that takes a year's work, 2 years work, right? And then, you know, it doesn't come in the time that we want. So we sitting here like, oh man, this shit ain't work. And now you just manifested something else, right? You gotta understand, you're so powerful that you're always manifesting. You're always creating your reality. Everywhere that we at, we're always creating that. And then we wonder why we're here when you don't have to ask why you're here. You know the answer to that. This is what you created. Hone in on your creation, right? Now, we gotta understand, man, we gotta be happy with what we create. So in order to be happy with what we create, let's be let's acknowledge what we're creating. Let's understand, okay, this is what I'm trying to create, so let me do that, right? Now, it's a little Bible verse that's always made sense. Faith without work is dead, right? So yes, you visualized it, right? But the manifestation part, the visualization is the faith, the desire to have something, thinking that you good enough to have that, right? That's the visualization part, right? Now the manifestation part is the work. What are you doing? You gotta put work in behind what you want. You gotta put work in behind what you're trying to create and what you're doing, right? So if I visualize me being at a certain point here, I understand that I have it, and now it's time for me to go ahead and do everything out here that's in my intuition to create what I already am manifesting. Bring me towards. Let me try to meet my manifestation in the middle. Faith without work is dead, right? So ask yourself, man, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Did I visualize? Did I go within myself? Did I do that little meditation thing? Did I really try to hone in on what exactly I really want? Right? All of this is important. And it's important because you're creating anyway, right? So because you're creating anyway, you might as well control what you're creating, right? You don't want nothing else controlling you, right? You got to be able to create the lifestyle that you want to live. Don't relinquish your power to something else or somebody else. You're the reason you're in the situation you are. You created that. Your decisions, what you've been thinking, your negative thinking, all of that stuff is manifestations, man. All of it is, right? So you asking yourself, damn, like, well, you ever do this, man? You go into a job that you really don't like. You go into a job, you hate your job. You like, man, I wish, man, fuck this job, man. I'ma quit one day, this and that, right? And then something ends up happening. Let's say you quit, or let's say you get laid off, or something like that. And now you're like, oh, why would they do that, this and that? Well, you gotta understand, man, you just manifested that. You done put so much negative energy into that's the result. That's what you created, right? And then you got domino effects that happen, right? So now because you was thinking negative on this, boom, now it causes you to think more negative in the world. Damn, now the world is bringing you negativity because that's what you want. That's what the world thinks you want. The world only gives you what you want, right? So if you're always thinking negative, you're always thinking about this and that, you understand that the world is showing you, hey, you so powerful, I'm going to give you anything you want. Even negativity, even bullshit, right? And a lot of us are not putting enough power into our positivity. We're not putting enough power into that, man. We over here, man, just going through shit. And we staying in it, instead of having a detachment from what we going through to create where we're going to. Oh man, what I just say, man, we gotta have a detachment of what we going through to create what we going to. Oh Lord, that man, I'm talking today, son. I'm trying to tell you, it's powerful, man. You really gotta detach yourself from the reality that you faking right now, because the reality that you faking is not the reality that you're creating. I'm gonna just keep it a being with you, right? Or maybe it is for you. You know, maybe you stuck in the negative mindset. You stuck in the negative energy and shit, you know. But there's always a way out. There's always a way out. And it starts with the mind. You got to go within so you can tap into your mind. Tap into yourself. Understand yourself, man. Understand what you really want. Once you understand what you really want, this is that visualization. Understand what you want. Go in, relax a little bit. Sit by yourself. You know, sometimes we got to isolate ourselves in order to become that best version of ourselves, man. Right? And we got to understand, right? We always say pressure makes diamonds, right? Go through the pressure. But when you're going through that pressure, you always got to think about that diamond. You always got to have your mind set on that diamond. Always. Because that's where you're going to, right? The fire that you're in right now, yeah, it's fire. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. But at the end of the day, man, you a diamond. You precious. You the pressure. I'm telling you. You got to become hotter than that fire, son. We all going through certain things in life, man. And we got to understand that as soon as we start taking control, you got to take back control of your life. There's a lot of things in this world, right, set up to try to hinder you and think that you're less than. But what if somebody told you was more than? What if somebody told you that you was more than what you thought of yourself? Right? You got to be the one that tells yourself that. It can't be me, because my words. I already did a segment on this. Motivation is dead. I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna motivate you a little bit, and then you're gonna go on your day, and you shit. It's gonna last for a small period amount of time. You gotta be self motivated. You gotta be self determined, man. You really gotta be dedicated and disciplined, right? That discipline is understanding that what you manifesting is here and it's coming. It's already towards you. It's running towards you at that. Are you willing to run towards it? Are you willing to go throughout the day being positive even when negative shit keeps happening to you? That's what life is about, right? You can't control the effect. But what you can control is your reaction, how you react to certain things, right? So I can get in an accident today. I promise you I ain't gonna be mad. I promise you I ain't gonna be hurting. I promise you I ain't gonna be on no, oh, if I me, this and that. No, because the one thing that I control is this. And this can control everything else. It can control everything else, man. So y'all gotta really understand, man, that you're controlling your reality. It's not nothing or no one else. You're controlling everything that you're going through, right? Maybe not the effect, but you're definitely controlling the reaction. You're controlling your reaction. So how are you reacting to things, right? How are you choosing to react? We can't let nothing or no one take control of us, right? We can't let nobody put their fears on us. We can't let nobody put their negativity on us. Right? Because we're creating our reality. So we don't have time for bullshit. We don't have time to be playing over here because you're creating something special, right? Somebody needs you. Somebody needs me. We all got people that need us, but we are not reaching them because we are not reaching ourselves first. We got to overflow our cup. We have to. In order to become our highest self, in order to do what we meant to do in this world, man, we got to start working on ourselves, man, and start pouring back into ourselves, man. Start really honing in and treating ourselves better, for the better. You know, we really trying to take control. You feel me? This is about conquering self. Once you conquer self, man, there's nothing that can stop you, right? I ain't gonna wrap y'all up too much, man. Focus. You want to manifest? Focus, man. Focus on what you're trying to do. Focus on what you're trying to create. Focus on where you're trying to go, and then do it. It's as simple as that, man. Manifest your deepest desires, man. Put emotion behind it, energy in motion. You got this shit, man. I love y'all niggas, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. So believe in yourself. My belief in you is not worth as much as your belief in yourself. Y'all got this, man. AppliedPressureApparel.com, AppliedPressure_AP. Y'all tap in with me, man. Love.